Today we got a video from Multi-State, and the title of the video is "A Cop Tracked Down a Woman Who Defrauded an Uber Driver." All right, let's get into it.
How's it going?
How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
So, I've been scammed.
Yeah, so...
This lady ordered for an Uber at around the time of pickup was 3:29 p.m. And I picked her from Ann Street. She was going to Circle K on North Roosevelt, that is Kennedy Drive, and so when I dropped her off, she said, "Hey, can you give me a ride to Summerland?" She said she was going to attend the birthday of a friend, and I was like, "You order for another Uber?" She said, "No, can I do cash?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she was supposed to give me 85. I was like, all right. And then she said, "Okay, I'm just going to give you 100 plus the tip."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I drive off. I take her to Summerland, drop her off, and by the time I picked her, she was smelling weed. I think she said she was going through a divorce, and well, that's not my business.
Yeah.
So when I drop her off, she said, "Hey, can you pick me up later on when I'm done with my friends?" I'm like, "Okay." I mean, to come back from Key West up to pick you and then back, that's going to be 200. She said, "No problem," which I did. She told me to go pick her up. I picked her up, but when I went to the bar where she was drinking from, I tried to call her like 5 times. She was sitting in the bar on the counter. I'm like, "Hey, I'm supposed to get back to Key West and go back to work." She said, "I'm coming." And then there were 2 ladies sitting outside the bar. They were like, "If you're dealing with her, she's giving out fake money." I said, "She gave me fake money already, and that's why I'm here. So she can either send me Zelle or Cash App. I give her back her money." So she said, "Hey, I can only fix that when we get to Key West." I bring her. She said, I stopped by next to Hard Rock where the Bushman like scares people with the prank and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Okay, how long can I wait?" I was holding traffic. She said, "Let me come back." So when I went to turn around to come back, she had gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's the $100
Yeah,
bill?
this is the $100 bill. It's fake, and then she left a small bag. She took her purse, I think, which has whatever information. That's the bag she left, and
That's the bag she left?
yeah, and I tried taking videos. She was trying to make multiple calls, like to friends to help her out, but that's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Is that an iPhone or?
Yeah, mine is an iPhone.
Okay. Can you airdrop that to me? Here, one second. I have to...
Gotta love technology, right? Look, the thing is that what has happened here really isn't that uncommon, right? So, and excuse the attire, okay? It's a busy weekend, you know what I mean? I'm not in my normal black looking rundown, busted attire, you feel? Because I'm late as it is getting these videos out, but I'm about to step out. But anyway, that's another thing. What was I saying? What has happened here really isn't that uncommon. The thing is that Uber drivers and stuff like that, they would like to be able to make more money if they could, especially if you could secure a client. And I'm gonna give you an example. During the whole COVID thing and stuff like that, I did Uber on the side as well. I've always been like a hustler. Like, I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm a correction officer, whatever. Like, I'm doing a whole bunch of side things. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get the money flowing in. You know what I'm saying? I'll do Uber, I'll do DoorDash, I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as long as it makes sense, you know. But but during the COVID era, all of those things, they were paying really, really good money. I mean, I wouldn't recommend people do that stuff now. It's oversaturated, and you know, you're not making that much now, unless you're in a major city. But like I said, during COVID, people didn't want to drive, people didn't want to do deliveries and stuff like that, whether you were doing DoorDash, whatever. So the people that were out there doing these things, they were making a crazy amount of money. So if you get a client that might want to take you, that might need multiple stops or go somewhere else or whatever, and they're gonna pay you off the books, that's cool, because Uber takes a cut, out of whatever. Let's say you as the customer, you may pay $80, but out of the $80, the actual driver probably only gonna get 40. Something like, it's like half, realistically, like after fees and everything. It's like half. So if they can make some money or whatever, then yeah, they're gonna do it. But handing out fake money and stuff like that is crazy, man. It's crazy. And sometimes you can actually get good customers by doing other side jobs, and you could become someone's driver and stuff like that. Like when I was doing the Uber thing, there was a point in time where I took a lady to the airport, right? And she flew out every weekend, and we had a good conversation, whatever. She was an older lady, whatever. Good conversation, everything cool. And I became her regular, like she paid me like regularly, you know what I mean? Like not going through the app, because she knew on Friday mornings she was gonna need, a ride to the airport, and on Sundays, she was gonna, Sundays or Mondays, she was gonna be picked up or whatever. And if I wasn't working my regular job, I would do it, so. But anyway, like I said, this stuff isn't out of the ordinary, but it could be dangerous, because you could get played with like this, and it's not going through the app, so you're kind of just shit out of luck.
Do you want to post the videos?
Yeah, just send me everything.
Okay.
That's
you? Okay. She has wasted my whole day. Yeah. Haven't made anything. I have a family to feed.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
And then I think it's right there.
Yep. I've got it in the system. That's your phone number?
Yes.
Okay, let me write that down and make sure that we get that. 305 879 7220. All right.
So the total amount is $300 that I did for her.
300?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she left
That's
me
what
with
she
100.
frauded you for.
She disappeared.
So she paid for the original Uber from Ann Street to Circle K. That was through the app, and then okay.
And then she asked me if I can go up in the keys and give her the ride. I'm like, okay, but you need to order for another Uber. She said, can I just do cash?
Yeah.
I said, okay, fine, $100. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, yeah, good.
Cool. Thank you. You get better light. Cool. There you go. And I'll get your phone number as well. What's your phone number?
202
202
945
945 3915. Gotcha. All right. So, do you know what bar you picked her up at? Was it
It's called coconut something.
Coconuts? Is that on Big Pine?
Yeah, Big Pine,
Okay.
right around the Deer Zone area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the four-way traffic. There's the traffic light right before that. Okay, so picked
That
up
was the bar. She said she was going to see a friend for a birthday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the bartender at Coconuts told you be careful.
There were two ladies outside. They were talking, conversing, and then they told me, if you're here I see you talking to her, but she's giving out fake money.
Yeah.
You should be careful with that.
Okay.
I told them she had already given me fake money, and I'm picking her up, but all I want is real money before we leave. So she said I cannot do anything until we get to Key West.
Gotcha.
So then I brought her back. She said stop by, and yeah, she's kind of smart.
Yeah. Here, I just need to get the license plate as well. Bravo, DC. And do you know what direction she walked when you dropped her off?
So when I dropped her off, right next to the bushman, the guy that is carrying people.
Yep.
So she turned walking this way.
This way. Okay.
So I was holding traffic. I had to go down to the light and then come back. I saw she was sitting. There's that walkway. There's a small park here.
Yep.
Right behind the fence. She was sitting there trying to take in her purse. When I came to park here, when I went, she had gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How long ago did you drop her off?
I tried calling on her phone just like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, just like 10 minutes ago. It was, the last call was at 9:14.
Okay.
Yeah.
9:14. So you probably dropped her off around like 9:12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it happened really fast.
Okay.
And she just boom, disappeared. She left this bag for me. I don't know what is in there. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. All right. So this is my business card with the case number on it.
Okay.
I'll give you a call if I find her. If you find her, call 911 and let them know. Hopefully one of us can get there fast enough to apprehend her.
Okay.
Because what she did is not okay. And if I can't find her, you've given me more than enough proof that that crime occurred. So I'm gonna sign a warrant for her, or get a warrant signed for her arrest. So, and you obviously want to press charges, correct?
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would she do that to me? I've spent like almost 4 hours with her, and
and lost.
I haven't done. I mean, I haven't worked. I need to.
Yeah, you need to provide for your family.
This like my other job. I'm a security guard. I work night and then drive over during the day, so I don't really sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to, trying to feed my.
My bad, my thing is muted. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, hardworking man, gotta get to it. You gotta be a hustler, man. You gotta be up, you know. Long days, work multiple jobs, get to it. Gotta get to the bag, man. So I feel him, you know, security guard at night, driving Uber during the day, got a family to feed, and you meet somebody like this who's jerking you around for 4 hours, man, you just got burnt, because now you got to play catch up, because now you lost all that time, all that money, and not only that, you burnt your own money on gas and everything else. So, and you're not going to get that money from her. You know, that's it. She's just going to get locked up and stuff like that. But you're not going to see real money from her. So you just got to take the L, man. Damn, that's a tough L to take, though. I would be pissed.
Yep. All right. Howdy. Yeah, I'm gonna look around for her. She's wearing the same
same
dress and everything.
Yeah, she has she has a black purse and black hair.
All right.
Damn.
I'm gonna go look around for her. If you happen to see her, like I said, just call 911. No problem.
Damn. No audio yet. Uh-oh. He must have spotted her. Them gloves is coming out. Where she at? Was that her walking? Look at that. That smile got wiped right off his face. Look at her face. Woo wee. Hold on. Look at her face. Damn, it looked like she just seen a ghost, boy.
And you're drinking out of an open container.
How you doing, Dale? What happened?
What happened?
Okay, stand up. Grab your bag.
My bag? Why?
All right, let's walk over to my patrol car over here.
What did I do?
All right, let's walk. I'll explain that once we get over there. No, you tell me. I feel like you have an idea.
No, I don't.
Okay, did you go up to Big Pine today?
The Big Pine today? Yeah.
Big Pine.
Why am I in trouble?
Of course.
What did I do?
All right. So just let's walk up to the back of my vehicle here. Okay. Here, I'll take your bag. There you go. Just walk up to the back of my vehicle here and place your hands on the vehicle for me.
What did I do?
Place your hands on the vehicle. All right. Now place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for defraud.
For what?
Using fake bills to pay for stuff. You can't use fake bills. All right, step over here. Step. There we go. Come on, Poly 5. I got 1, 10, 15. You got anything on you?
No.
Okay, because if you introduce anything into the jail that is considered illegal, that's an additional felony.
Okay.
All right. Have a seat.
What did I do?
How many times she gonna ask that?
I'll buckle you in here. All right. I'm just gonna read you a few things. All right. So you have the right to remain silent. There we go. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained? Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now without having a lawyer present?
I have nothing to say.
Nothing to say? Okay. Alright. So I've got this bag here too. This is coming to the jail with us, alright?
That's fine.
Okay. But this is yours?
Yeah, but I don't.
Giving a cab driver a fake $100 bill.
I did not know it was a fake $100 bill.
Okay, and then, so that's one thing. And then once he dropped you off, you ditched him without even paying. Did you not know you didn't pay as well?
I did pay him.
Nope. Oh, wow.
Warrant for what?
And you got a warrant for the same thing.
For what?
Defrauding an innkeeper. You did the same thing. And you tried to pay fake money to coconuts earlier.
Unbelievable.
I did not.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up, man. You have a warrant for the same thing? Yo, I just watched this documentary thing. on the Netflix joint, this thing with Mackenzie, yo, if you seen this, the Netflix Mackenzie thing where she ran into the wall or whatever and killed the two dudes, her boyfriend and friend. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I blame her parents, man. Her parents were, they are like delusional, man. Like they feel like Mackenzie could do no wrong. They're too chill of parents. Like you can't be so strict where your kid's just gonna wild out. Like, because if you're really, really strict, then your kid's just gonna go to college and grow up and just go absolutely bonkers because they never had any type of freedom. But if you're so relaxed to the point where it's like your parents are more like your friend, like your buddy, like nah. If you seen that, man, I should do a review on that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was so crazy. That was insane, man. But anyway, this story right here about the lady or whatever. Listen, you have a warrant for doing the same thing, and you're going to continue doing it, thinking that these establishments are not going to catch on to things. Like, come on, man. You gotta. It's just don't even make no sense.